Hi, Jo Banks here again with more interview top tips. Now I want to talk about your questions for the interviewer. You should never underestimate that. It's one of those small things that can make a big difference and can be a differentiator between you and your competitors. Unfortunately, your questions for the interviewer tend to come at the end of the interview, and quite often candidates are very frazzled by then, and if they haven't given some thought to the types of questions they want to ask beforehand, when they get asked that question, they can quite often say, "No, thanks, I think you've answered everything as we've gone along." That just doesn't cut it in an interview situation because there are always questions to ask. So what I recommend to my delegates and clients and to you guys is to think about what questions you'd like to ask beforehand. Type them up. I always say come up with 10. You're never going to ask 10, you're probably going to ask 2 or 3, but come up with 10, then if any are answered as you go through the interview, you've got more to ask. It's one of those small things that you should always do. Have it with you, take it into the interview with you. What that also says to the recruiter is you're serious about the job and that you prepare. So one of those small things that makes a big difference.